Okay, guys, so I'm sorry to bore some of my regular users, but I'm kind of really on the Ponzi scheme at the moment. So Haze Crypto is a auditing firm, okay, and they just really put their website, and it's got all their audits and stuff like that. So if you click on the top projects, so Pizza Tower, I've already said, is a Ponzi scheme, but I'm pretty certain all of these will be Ponzi schemes. But my worry is that the TVL going up, so that's the total value locked in. So in other words, this is the amount of money that's pooled in by new people coming into the scheme and pouring money in. So you can see at the moment, Pizza Tower is the number one project. So it's got the most TVL locked in. So all that means is it is a Ponzi scheme, but it's got less chance of collapsing any minute now. Now, all these other ones, you can see the TVL is, getting smaller, okay? And certain ones maybe are a new project. So demounting, don't know what that is, but maybe that's a new project from the looks of it. And it's using Matic, okay? But all these other ones, they're using BNB, okay? So you're going to have to deposit like BNB. So another one I'm looking at is Omnistake at the moment. So I'm just having a look at that. And it clearly is a Ponzi scheme, okay? All you have to do is if you go to Haze Crypto, look at the project, click on it, okay? And you go down to, so it's really nice website, this Haze Crypto, I've got to say. They've obviously done a good job. So the high issue again, and it's exactly the same as Tower Pizza. The system, okay, the system used is called ROI and must be considered high risk. Users' principal deposit cannot be withdrawn. Users can get dividends and referral commissions. Dividends are paid from deposits of other users. Do always invest with proper knowledge and investigation. Okay, so the important thing is dividends are paid from deposits of other users. In other words, that is the definition of a Ponzi scheme. So please, people, stop giving me negative feedback on my videos, um, because I'm giving you good information. I'm trying to save you money. I'm trying to stop you losing your money in some of these schemes. Okay, so I'm hoping that my regular users don't use any of these ROI things. I know some of them do because some of you have mentioned other schemes that you're involved with. For example, stable fund, stuff like that. Okay, but they're very easy to spot. And if you're not sure if something is a Ponzi scheme, then I don't mind you asking me. Just make a comment on something and, ask me to look at it, and I will do, because I don't want you to lose your money. We're going to go through really difficult times in the next year. And so you need to look after your wealth and stop giving it to these absolute scamming MFs. Okay. Because that's what they are. They create these schemes and they take like 3% of your money, and then whatever happens. They're getting 3%. They're creaming 3% or whatever percentage you put in for developer fees and that kind of thing. So they don't really care. I mean, all of this is just I've no idea how it operates. It doesn't make it's pointless even looking at it. Okay, that is the important thing. The high issue there. It's saying it's a Ponzi scheme. Okay, it doesn't actually say it's a Ponzi scheme, as in use the word Ponzi. It should do. I've actually emailed this website, Haze Crypto, to say, you know what, I think you need to put in here, this is a Ponzi scheme. Okay, this is the definition of a Ponzi scheme, because I don't think people are understanding that sentence or even bothering looking at it. I'm pretty certain most people won't even look at these kind of things. They're just going off what other people say. Like if somebody else, if one of their friends has put some money in and they've got their money back, they'll say, "Look at this, is great. I put my money in, got my money back out, and now I'm just rolling along now. Whatever I make from here, it's all profit." And they tell their friends, and maybe they'll make money on it. Okay, just because it's a Ponzi scheme doesn't mean you can't make money. So be aware of all these other projects. That's what I would say. All of these are probably, if you look at the star rating and stuff, they don't like it. Okay, I'm pretty certain that most of these are just going to be all Ponzi schemes, ROI things. StableFi, BUSD. Let's have a quick look. High issues. Wow, this has got two. There you go. RII, ROI, dividends are paid from deposits of other users. Okay. So I'm not even going to bother looking at the website. Don't need to. It's a Ponzi scheme. So that's a Ponzi team. Bit green. Let's have a look at this. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if it's all the same people. Look, there we go. ROI, dividends are paid from deposits of other users. It's a Ponzi scheme. You know, so Ponzi scheme, Ponzi scheme, Ponzi scheme. BNB 104. Let's have a look at this. There you go. ROI, high risk. Dividends are paid from deposits of other users. It's actually really annoying, this, I find. Demounting. Oh, I wonder if it'll actually say anything. Pending. You might as well copy and paste from the other ones, though. Trex BUSD. High issues. Didn't want. ROI, high risk. Dividends are paid from deposits of other users. Okay, so they can dress it up how they like, these companies. They can gamify it all they like with Pizza Tower. You know, it looks great. You know, you go to the website, it looks great. But it's just a Ponzi scheme. Messi 10 BUSD. What's this? Lionel Messi based on. I'm sure Lionel Messi would love to be associated with a Ponzi scheme. Dividends are paid from deposits of other users. I mean, that's all you need to know. That means a Ponzi scheme. Omnistake. High risk. ROI. Dividends are paid from deposits of other users. Ponzi scheme. And the thing is, I'll make this video. I'll send it out to all these people. You know, I'm trying to go on forums and click on the video and say, look, this is a Ponzi scheme. And you just get people disliking the video because they don't like you saying it's a Ponzi scheme. But I'm just trying to save people's money, guys. That's all I'm trying to do. I've lost money on Ponzi schemes before. And the other thing is I actually gone in with my eyes wide open, going in knowing full well it's a Ponzi scheme, because sometimes, you know, you can make money on a Ponzi scheme. Okay. If you get in early, and if you think you're in early, okay, you think you're in early, then you can make money on it. Okay. So, but Ponzi schemes in most countries are illegal. If you're the creator and you're creating a scheme which is illegal, which you know it's a Ponzi scheme. In fact, you don't even have to know it's a Ponzi scheme that you're creating. If you're creating something that is a Ponzi scheme, then really you should be going to prison or paying. You should be going to prison, basically. That's the bottom line. So that's what we need to do. So I really think Haze Crypto done a good job here, but they should highlight it and just say this is a Ponzi scheme. Okay, they should make it clear. You know, whenever you're doing a project, you should make the most important points right at the top of the page instead of hiding it down. You know, in all the other stuff, they should come straight out of the top. Biggest thing. This is a Ponzi scheme. Okay, and then it might cut down the people who are investing in it and stop these people doing it, because I'm really worried about this DeFi space. DeFi has really grown. And from what I can gather, it's grown in a negative way, as in programmers are creating Ponzi schemes. They're creating these things, they're creating miners, they're just dressing it up in different ways, smoke and mirrors and all of that. It's all a Ponzi scheme. You know, you're only going to have to look at these projects in another month. Loads of them will go. Some may last a longer time. You know, this Pizza Town may last a long time because it's been gamified so well. You know, if you go to the website, I mean, this Ocean's Finance just looks a bit naff, really. Okay. You know, if you go to this Tower Pizza thing, you know, it's got a really funky website. Look at that. It's cool. It's, you know, I agree. It looks great. Okay. But it's a Ponzi scheme. It's just all dressed up. So sorry for boring some of my normal viewers, but we've all got to worry about this and we all need to report on it. The reason being, we want DeFi to be stuff like mortgages, okay? We want to get rid of the middlemen for when you're buying a mortgage. So you're not having to pay 2 grand out or whatever, 10 grand in another 2 years when money's worthless. Okay, we don't want to be paying out loads of money to these middlemen. That's what DeFi is all about, in my opinion. Not this shit. This is all Ponzi schemes. We don't want this nonsense. It's rubbish. Okay. And the thing is, this is the thing at the moment which is powering DeFi, and it's giving DeFi a bad name. We want it out of here. And that's why I'm reporting on these kind of things. If people stop investing in these things, they'll stop. They won't materialize. People need to understand what a Ponzi scheme is, because I feel like people don't. Looking at I've been, you know, studying the past week or so of all these people in the comments, in telegrams and stuff like that. It's like they say things that say it is a Ponzi scheme, and then they still go and put 10 grand in. Jesus Christ. I mean, when I invested in a Ponzi scheme, I put like $200 in, okay? I knew I was going to lose my money, really. It's a stupid thing to do, but I did it anyway. But these people putting 10 grand in, you know, or what they do, what they tend to do, a lot of these people, they put a small amount in, let's say, a small amount, I say $1,000, let's say, and then think, oh, wow, it did really well. And then in a couple of months, they get, you know, they feel more confident about it and they put 10 grand in or something like that. It's just crazy. Okay. Listen, if you want me to invest your money, I'll invest your money. I'll make bots and stuff like that. I can do that. I've got more of a better chance of making money for you than these guys have. Oh, dear me. So, the top 10 projects on Haze Crypto, I've looked for every single one of them, and every single one of them is a Ponzi scheme. And it's well, I can't say about demounting, but I'm sure it will be. Okay, so 9 out of 9 projects are Ponzi schemes. So I'm just going to list them all again. Pizza Tower, BitGreen, Oceanstake, BNB 104, Trex BUSD, StableFi BUSD, Messi 10 BUSD, Omnistake, BUSDMoon. All of them are Ponzi schemes. All right. I'll stake your life on it that it's a Ponzi scheme. Over and out. Don't invest in these things. Save your money, guys.